Hey there guys, this is Zane-Destiny, another review. This time on the Playouts Kai Metal Gear Solid Peacewalker Big Boss Battle Dress version. So, nice little figure. This is of course Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid Peacewalker, the game. I played a little bit of the new HD re-release. Done a little bit, not too much. I should really get back to it. And in the bottom right, this is volume 4 in this series. Okay, I bought this guy from HLJ during one of their sales. I think his normal price is roughly about 4,800. I got him at a discounted price, which was 2,880, which in our money, in pound sterling, sorry, is £22 roughly. So I got him at a good price, which is a good thing because I didn't really want this guy. I definitely wouldn't have purchased him if it was full price, but because it was reduced, I got it. But I'm more of a fan of the Metal Gear Solid 2 or Metal Gear Solid 1 Solid Snake. Not overly fond of Big Boss, but he was wearing this get-up is a bit different from like generic military grade armor. I'm not a fan of generic military, generic looks, but this looks a bit different. As you can see in the box, it comes with like a face mask, an RPG launcher, probably like an M60 gun. That's definitely not a SOCOM, I know that. And yeah, and really humongous thighs. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So that's him in the front there, stuck in cryo. Turn to the side, there's nothing spectacular on the side of the box. Although, interesting little logo down there. Not too sure what it means. Probably find out if I actually played the game. To the back you get a very slightly boring splash photo. You can see Snake in a couple of nice poses. Kind of like the face mask version though. I might keep him displayed like that, who knows. And of course you get old Miller. Sorry, I had a bit of a spasm over in there. I'm not sure about any other figures in this line. All I know is Snake and Miller. Turn around again, nothing much there. And we get to the front. So I better open this baby up. Okay, now to look at the appearance of the figure. So let's have a zoom in at his head. You can see a pretty nice looking face sculpt. Very nice details, even the face visor has some nice little drill holes and whatnot. No posable bandana, it's just flexi plastic. Now move on to his chest, his awesome looking chest. I love the detail of the clothing being stretched by his rock hard abs and his glorious pecs. And turn to the side, see on the side of the armour the Fox logo. Very nicely detailed. I love the little chinks in the armour to show the battle worn, battle damage and such. A couple of soft flexi pouches. And you get to his giant thighs of doom. So yeah, not too bad. Pretty nice looking. Nice little statuesque sort of look to it. Right, now let's move on. I've done a little bit just then, but let's move on to articulation. That's as far as that goes, and that's how far as that goes. That's all you're going to get for the arm. Yep, kind of disappointing. You can't really turn it this way. This sort of goes that way, and you can't bring the arms across his chest, so you're very limited. Oh god, something went wrong there. Yeah, you're very limited in the amount of choices you can make. Also, Saw this in my Master Chief figure. You get this little rocking elbow. It's to fill in the gap basically. It doesn't work oh so well. If I try to twist the elbow, God, and you try and, well, basically hinders it slightly, and you'll be scratching paint quite often, I think. So, but it's made on a softer rubbery sort of material, so you might get away with it. We'll see. Actually, let's give this a go, shall we? Can he go across his chest now? No. Well, actually, if I try to bend it further, it won't even bend the elbow even more at all, so yeah, that's kind of useless. Not very good. Not very happy about that. I'm very disappointed about the shoulder region more, to tell the truth. Okay, legs are pretty good, although a lot of people complain that they are very, well, the leg areas are loose, especially the feet. Oh, and as with other play arts, the feet, knees and elbows all ratchet joints, so it can hold certain poses. Although this one sounds very breakable, and you get the strange looking double knee joint. Oh well. Okay, now for the hard part of making him stand up again. Alright, okay. Lovely. Right, so now that we've done that, let's quickly move on to accessories. He comes with an RPG launcher. I'm guessing it's RPG. Rocket launcher, there we go. No movable parts, and it slips into his trigger figure hand on the right hand, or you've got a left-handed one. So you've got a bit of a choice there. Please correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I think this is an M60. I don't know, I just call it Big Gun. Big Gun used on the Metal Gear. There we go. Does the same thing, fits on the left or right trigger finger hand. You also got this swivel handle. I don't see much point in it, to tell the truth. You'll see why as I get to my complaint section. But the details on it do look very nice. You see a bit of bullets in the barrel, even jammed in there. And these legs also come down. But again, not really much use for these. And be careful, they do come off very easily. But it's a simple peg joint, so just pops back in. Okay. Okay. And last but not least, his last weapon accessory is this thing. And no, it's not really that big. It's tiny. Okay. I'm not too sure what this gun's called, or if it was this size in the game, but look at the size of the gun compared to his hand. I don't know about you, but that's a little bit dinky to me. I think it just needs a bit of a longer barrel. But I could be wrong, it probably is meant to be this size. But oh well. And his additional accessory is a spare head. Got a little mask on it. Alright, let's quickly change his head, shall we? Give me 1 second. Right, the good thing about loose joints is that if you need to change heads, it's not that difficult. Comes off very easily. And it's just a matter of replacing the other head. This is probably a trickier part. It's hard to take off, but no, it's easy to take off, sorry. Oh well, it will do. And you can see that his head looks like it's shrunk considerably, but mind you, it's minusing the hair and the bandana, so yeah. So now he looks more like a G.I. Joe sort of character, to tell the truth. Though I kind of wish there was a way to cover up this neck region. It would have looked, to me it would have looked better if it was, you know, all black. Oh well, c'est la vie. And it also flips up to reveal his face. Which in all fairness, you can probably just call this Johnny if you wanted to. Okay. Take the head back off and put the arm back on. Okay. Right. Let's have some fun, shall we? So that's literally how close you can get his arms to each other. Now you're probably thinking, oh no Zane, that should be fine. I mean, he doesn't need to go all the way together, does he? He can still hold a weapon in 2 hands, right? Well, you're wrong. Honestly, you are. In one of the box art photos, it's got him holding the M60. Tell you what, it's better if I just show you. 1 second. Right, so this is me trying to recreate that same pose from the back of the box with him holding the M60 in his right arm and his left arm cradle under to the side, there we go, to the side, and looking all badass-ish. So yeah, quite a lot of posing opportunities are lost because of this flaw. I mean, it's not even anything to do with the armour, like I said. To me, it's just the actual joints are horrible. The shoulder joints, especially. They're just normal semi-rotating and only go out so far. It's like they're only one-click joints. So, yeah, I haven't got a clue why they chose to do a joint like this. I mean, well, I think this was a 2011 release, so maybe they didn't have the right technologies then, which I doubt they were that bad then. They released some other cool figures around about that time. I think what a good fix would have been, yeah, there you go, Snake. That's the weak, well, yeah, that's the wobbly foot joints there for you. But yeah, as I was saying, a quick fix for this figure would have been, taking a note from Master Chief, would be giving him a hinge, like that. This allows Chiefy to reach across his body and even touch the other side of his shoulder. Or his other shoulder, not the other side of his shoulder. But yeah, that would have been a great idea. Oh yeah, I suppose I can do a quick size comparison. Yeah, I don't understand that. I think, well, heard rumours that PlayArts' scales aren't all up to scratch. Yeah. Oh well. But this guy, get me tape measure. Snakey roughly stands just under 10 inches, which is about 25 centimeters. So, very tall, even compared to Master Chief. So yeah, good points. The actual details on the figure it's A class. I can't get enough of it. I really do love it. However, looks doesn't do it for me. I love some, well, not playability, but I like to get enough out of the figure, and the articulation is a major drawback to it. I mean, I'm pretty sure they had rotating elbow joints last year, but oh well. You get what you paid for, and considering this was at a discounted price, I can see the reason for it now. And the other drawback, the tiny pistol. and I'm going to tuck him away if you want to tuck away. Even a holster is bigger than a pistol. I mean, the gun only comes to about down here. It's like, oh well. But I suppose what you could do with this figure, if you wanted to make a diorama, I know it's Snake's body, but you could just replace the head and have like a generic villain. Maybe. It's an idea for you, especially if you get them at a discount price. So, my recommendation, don't get this. Stay away from it. Even if, I don't know, a kid starts crying and throws this in your face and says, keep it, I don't believe in Big Boss anymore, and the Easter Bunny said I'm fat, don't take it, give it back to him. Let him live with misery. But yeah, that's my very negative review of this figure. Sorry if I mumbled, and I'll catch you guys next time.